Arizona's Republican Senate candidate Kari Lake had a debate on Wednesday evening against Arizona's Democratic Senate candidate Ruben Gallego, and it could not have gone any worse for Kari Lake. In fact, the people who watched this debate all agree Kari Lake overwhelmingly got her butt kicked. And there were several very fun moments from the debate, but the one I want to highlight is when she tried to claim that Ruben Gallego was somehow lying about something that she had said. And she was so meek and timid when she's like, "That's a lie." And Gallego immediately snaps back at her. It was a hilarious moment. We have it, so take a look.
This is a person who only 2 years ago, actually less than 2 years ago, said the 1864 territorial law, a law that said if you were an abortion provider, it was a mandatory 2-year sentence, and it had no exceptions for rape or incest, was a great law. She said it was a great law. She said she was thrilled when Roe was overturned. And then when she was disappointed to find out that the 1864 law, again, the one that had no exceptions for rape or incest, was not going to get enforced, she said, well, I hope the sheriffs will do their jobs. Can you imagine? It's not true. We have it on tape. These are all your words on tape. Can you imagine Sheriff Joe Arpaio enforcing abortion laws? This is who Kari Lake is. She has told us what she would do. She said it. She said she was thrilled when Roe was overturned. And so do we want politicians like Kari Lake to be involved in these very, very difficult decisions when they should be left to the woman, to the doctor, and the family?
Okay. That was absolutely beautiful. Like, that's not true. We have the clip. Like, what do you want us to do? We have the clip. We'll show it. And for the record, after the debate took place, that clip that Ruben Gallego was referring to, showing that Kari Lake was lying about never having said it, did make the rounds on social media. Because there was a clip, and it said exactly what Ruben Gallego is saying it said, that Kari Lake wanted to use sheriffs to enforce abortion laws. You know, go out there door to door. I'm the law in this town. Anybody in here pregnant, let's keep an eye on you. So yes, Kari Lake did say it, and then Kari Lake got busted on live TV trying to say that she never said it. And there were other fun moments too. Specifically, when the candidates were asked about an ongoing drought in the state of Arizona, Ruben Gallego said this: "We need to make sure we are dealing with the drought caused by climate change." She's still in denial about climate change. We should not be surprised by this. She's still in denial about the 2022 election. And now I give you 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Will you finally tell the people of Arizona, did you win or lose that election? Gallego asks her. And Kari Lake responds, can I talk about water really quickly? Because I thought we were going to do water. And then the moderator jumps in and says, please talk about water. And Kari Lake says, let's talk about water. He's had 10 years in Congress and he's done nothing. That's still not talking about water. You're like, I want to talk about water. Let me talk about water. Somebody give me some water. All right, fine. Talk about water. I don't like him. And I mean, the human body is mostly made up of water, so I guess technically that's water talk, right, Kari? Is that what you're trying to get at? Now, what's really funny is that you have Republican strategists out there telling us that Kari Lake was absolutely one of the most gifted speakers in the Republican Party. And I'll give her credit for one thing. Kari Lake is a good speaker, okay? She does not stutter. She does not stumble. She did a little bit in that debate, which is unusual for her, but usually she is very coherent. You know, she says crazy things, but she's not mumbling and stuttering and stumbling her way through it. She doesn't go down rabbit holes like Donald Trump. She can speak very well. She is very eloquent with her speaking. But she's still telling lies all the time. She won't even admit that she lost the 2022 gubernatorial election in Arizona and instead wanted to talk about water and then proceeded to not even talk about water. It's no wonder that Kari is, of course, losing by double digits right now to Ruben Gallego. And if there was anybody that happened to be still on the fence in Arizona, I'm pretty sure that debate sealed the deal and likely put the final nail in the coffin of Kari Lake's campaign.